So, Ricky, Lucas is fighting on Friday. He's got Rudenko in Wolverhampton. Tough match for him.
It's a tough match. Rudenko is a good boxer, decent amateur, exceptional record and a good knockout percentage. So it's a very, very tough fight for Lucas. But Lucas has reached a stage now where there is no easy fights. He's been matched very, very well. You know what I mean? And he's become the first Commonwealth champion from Australia in the heavyweight division for 120 years. He's world ranked in every single governing body practically now. So there is no easy fights for him. But this fella's, not too many people on this fella's record. So Lucas should be okay. But there's no easy fights for him now. I mean, we're pushing towards a world title for Lucas. He's very highly ranked in the world rankings, and he's fighting for the WB International. Hopefully we can get him up the WBA rankings and maybe push for the Chageav fight. So there's a lot of opportunities for him, along with the fact that you've got the Tyson Fury, you've got David Price, you've got Derek Chisora. The fact that Lucas is fighting in the United Kingdom, so often, he's getting a good fan base over here. So if any of them fights did come along, it's an easy sell, to be honest with you. So lots of good opportunities for Lucas, but he needs to win on Saturday.
Now, in terms of this fight, obviously he fought last in April. There's a few things where, he possibly wasn't in the best shape he could have been, but now he's training with Jeff Fennish. Have you seen a difference in him when he's come over this time?
Yeah, Lucas is a naturally big man, and his game is his punching power. You know what I mean? He's not, he's not been gifted with the most finesse. You know what I mean? And he's not going to throw, 4 and 5 and 6 punch combinations at you, but Lucas isn't. The best thing is when you think where Lucas has got to in his career and what he's achieved, in his career so far, he's done that without having a coach, which I find quite outstanding. That there's a world-ranked, world-class heavyweight that has done everything he's got by training himself. To be honest, the fact that he has got Jeff Fennick on board now, I'm hoping will be the finishing touches, the last, the last ingredient to the team, if you like, that will push him towards that world title.
Now, Jeff Fennish himself, he said that Lucas hits harder than Mike Tyson. He trained Tyson about 10 years ago. Does that surprise you?
It doesn't, to be honest with you. Lucas is, I think Tyson, when he was at his best, was about 15.5 stone. Lucas is 19 stone. He's just a naturally hard puncher, you know what I mean? Lucas would be the first to admit, he's not blessed with the ability that Mike Tyson got. I mean, I've said that, how many heavyweights were. But, that gives you a chance against anyone in the world. He needs one chance in 12 rounds, and you're going to get. So you'd like to think you're going to get that one chance at some point in 12 rounds, and that's all Lucas does. So he's very marketable. He's a menacing-looking character, albeit a very, very nice guy. Murderous puncher, great record. He's got a fan base in the UK now, which is good. There's some big fights over in Australia, with the likes of Le Pen, and there's another unbeaten heavyweight that we name. I forget to in New Zealand at the minute. It was very good. So there's some big fights over in his part of the world as well. Some good fights in the UK, and he's just on the doorstep now of a world title. So this fight on Saturday is a very, very important one.
I mean, the fight that some people have been talking about, because Lucas is in the UK, and they've been a bit pally recently, is Tyson Fury. Do you think that's a possibility for Lucas?
Of course it's a possibility. In fact, believe it or not, Lucas is presently ranked higher than Tyson Fury in the WBC, I think. Don't hold me to that, but anyway, he's, so progress-wise, he probably is ahead of Tyson. But no, I think I speak for Lucas and Tyson in the fact that their main goal is not to fight. It's not Lucas's goal to fight Tyson Fury. It's not Tyson's goal to fight Lucas Browne. Their goal is to both become world champions, and Lucas is on the verge of a world title now, so that's the road we'll be pushing down. But if the fight comes along with Tyson, it's a fight that Lucas and Tyson are very similar animals in many ways. They're fearless, they don't care who they fight, and Lucas is the same. Lucas has been asking, could he fight Tyson for 12, 18 months, and that's the way it is, and I'm sure Tyson would oblige. It's not a case of both fighters avoiding each other. It's a fight that could happen, but I think, in the Lucas Browne camp and the Tyson Fury camp, I think they've got an eye on the world title, and if they passes do cross in the meantime, then so be it. But for me, it'd be very difficult, being in the corner with, Lucas against the Mancunian heavyweight. But But no, it'd be a great clash of styles and it'd be a great fight.
Excellent, thank you.
No problem.